Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your April 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at all things related to your career, your finances, your money, your resources. We'll take a look at it all. So just a friendly reminder, Virgo, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. So we're going to dive into your reading here, Virgo. We're going to get a little bit of the energy from the past, present, and future before we dive into the Celtic cross. So it looks like in the position of your distant, your distant past or your recent past here, this could go up to 2 years for you as well, especially everything that's been going on in the world. We have the coffin energy. So this does talk about bad investments, financial challenges, or digging into your savings. Now you may have a career that has to do with office work. You may have a night shift, or there may have been some sort of a job ending for you here, Virgo, in the past. But I feel like if you had a tower moment, or if there was challenging situations regarding money, because they just said bankruptcy for some of you, or you're trying to dig yourself out of some sort of debt that you felt like you were just climbing and deeper into some sort of a hole. I feel like you are working your way on coming out of that. There's a fresh start, a new beginning type of energy. So I'll be curious if we get that Fool or even the Magician, because I feel like you're shifting the way that you get money. In the present situation here, Virgo, we have the Heart. Now, this does talk about emotional spending. Some of you like to spend what you don't have, or some of you may be connecting or putting your finances together. Now, whether this is in your personal life, you have some joint finances coming together, or this is in your professional life where you may be partnering up with a new company, with a new business, or with some new clients here, because it does talk about joint finances, being supported here. Now, you may have a career that has to do with counseling. Maybe you are a coach, a guide, a mentor, or you have a job, or you are going towards a job that you love. This is Ace of Cups energy here. So I feel whatever energy you are in the month of April here for you, Virgo, this is about being fully committed to going in your heart's direction, doing something for others that in return you will be compensated for whatever it is that you put out there. A lot of you have a really beautiful gift, beautiful talent here, which involves helping others, being of service to others. So I do feel like you're heading in this direction. And for some of you in the near future, there will be an increase. I love this, the Nugget card showing up. It talks about a small increase. It could be a raise. It could be a promotion. This could be some of you adding additional clients, selling additional items here. There's another source of income I do see available. It says you will be gaining valuable information about your money, about your career. As soon as I said valuable information, they gave me taxes. So if you are currently going through numbers, or if you're dealing with taxes at this time, because April is the month of taxes here, you may be really getting down to some honesty, because it talks about honest assessment here. And some of you are putting money away. You could be putting money towards a situation or towards an investment, whether it's a home, a vehicle, anything here. Again, a vehicle. They keep showing me vehicle over and over. So some of you might be wanting a new vehicle, or you may be replacing a vehicle or buying a new one in the month of April. You may have a career here where you have a fresh start coming in, because it says something ended here in the past, some sort of income or resource ended. Now in the near future, you have a fresh start. And I feel like it's to go towards something you love here, Virgo. You may have a career that you are starting to build, some sort of entrepreneurship or a small business, or this could be steady work, whether you are working for someone else. There's something here with reliable income. They're giving me the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there's steady income coming in after some sort of a loss or some sort of a cutoff here. But let's take a look and dive further into your reading. All right, so what do we have here for Leo? Virgo. What is the heart of the matter for Virgo in the month of April? What do we have here for Virgo? Spirit, let's take a look. We have the Star card. How wonderful. This is about your hopes, your inspirations, your dreams. The fact that the Star card shows up is, I feel like you are being very positive and you're being divinely guided towards your dreams this month. This is really wonderful because it promises hope. And there's more peace. There's more healing here. I feel like you're feeling inspired to move in a direction of your dreams, direction of whatever it is that your heart is longing for at this time is really quite powerful for you, Virgo. This is about emotional energy as well. So if some of you are moving towards a career that is nurturing or of service or for others, very beautiful. Some of you may be rising to fame as well. If you are maybe an influencer on social media or if you have your own YouTube channel, this is almost like a star is born type energy. So let's clarify what this star is all about for you. What do we have here for Virgo? The Star card, and that one flew out. Let's take a look here. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, so some of you are going to receive some sort of news this month. This could be news about a problem, an issue, or a belief. I feel like you're going to find a solution. So this is really good because pages are curious. So you are the one finding a solution here. I feel like because you are putting in some sort of effort or you're taking a little bit of a risk by leaping into something new here, I feel like you will receive news. I feel, yes, there's hope here. There's inspiration. So I love this energy starting off for you. Let's take a look and see what is showing up for the challenge and how we can help you, Virgo, navigate through it. What is showing up here, Spirit, for Virgo? We have the Hierophant. Beautiful. This is the card of divine guidance. And we just said here that, yes, you are being divinely guided. But when the Hierophant shows up as the challenge, it says, make sure that you are sticking to your own morals, your beliefs, because you may be receiving corrupt advice, or there may be people telling you how things should be done, but this is about you listening to yourself, because the Hierophant can be the card of learning. It can be about tradition. It can be about beliefs. It can be about institutions. So I feel like what this is really saying here regarding your challenge is for you to break out of the box, so to speak, for you to think outside the box and for you to not conform. So for example, if you do work for somebody else, that may be a challenge for you this month because you have brilliant ideas and you have goals of your own that you want to hit here. You want to reach some milestones. And I feel like other people may be kind of pushing their beliefs on you, or maybe not believing what it is that you have to offer can really make a living. So what the Hierophant is saying here is really trust in the divine. Trust more so now than you ever have with this Taurus energy here. Now this is about teaching. It's about learning. Some of you may be contemplating going back to school, whether this is traditional education or it could be something more spiritual. If that is you, Virgo, where you are contemplating learning some new spiritual ideas regarding work, regarding making a living here, maybe you're taking some courses or workshops, this is about you really letting something kind of sit with you, and if it doesn't resonate, release, okay? But let's clarify this Hierophant showing up for you. I always get when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So you may be contemplating learning something new this month, but let's take a look. Page of Pentacles. So another page. Yeah, Page of Pentacles here is news regarding something physical for you. So it could be about a rebate, a check, an investment, a job, some sort of financial win, because pages can bring news. They can also be younger people that are inexperienced. So you may have people that are not as experienced or not as wise or knowledgeable. Sometimes this can even be, it doesn't have to be necessarily people that are younger than you, but what I'm feeling is people that think they know more than you. And that's kind of what's showing up as the challenge. They may be trying to teach you about how something should be done. But this is about you staying flexible. And again, instead of thinking narrow-minded, whether it's this person or whether that's you thinking, yeah, sometimes it's my way or the highway, this is about openness, flexibility, and seeing the objectiveness in situations, and sometimes agreeing to disagree, but at least staying open enough for you to hear other people's opinions. And yes, all opinions are going to differ. I'm getting 5 of Wands energy where there may be different opinions. There may be people that need to really collaborate and work together for you. So I feel for you, this is about receiving some sort of news from somebody that may be even a little bit younger. Let's take a look here and see what is below you. What is the foundation here? Woo! We have quite a few. We're just going to put those. That's a big chunk here. We only need one. Let's take a thank you, Spirit. All right, what do we have here? They're giving me a name right now. Izzy, if that is your name, Izzy. I don't know if that's short for maybe Israel or Isabel. Please take it as it resonates. They're just giving me Izzy. All right, let's see. We have the Tower. Okay, so there's some changes showing up for you. But these changes, I feel like this has happened. We did talk about the coffin at the very beginning. So I feel like you are reeling the effects of some sort of Tower moment that happened for you in the past. Whether this was a job loss, whether a job ended, or maybe something got pulled out from underneath you. Perhaps you were getting some source of income that stopped abruptly, or you made some bad investment choices in the past and you're dealing with bankruptcy or dealing with debt. This is about financial challenges here, but I feel like you're overcoming it, especially with what's coming in for you. You do have the Nugget, which is really good, but the Tower here is saying that you're still trying to pick up the pieces from the rubbish from the Tower. But let's take a look. I like that Tower isn't showing up in your future or your potential. It looks to me like it's already happened for you. Queen of Cups, yeah. What it actually allowed you to do is trust your intuition here and step into your power. Like I said, this is about you being of service to others, following your heart and doing what it is that you love. But at this time, you may feel like you're pouring from an empty cup. You can see here that she's pouring out what she has left of this cup. And this is about refilling your own reserve first, so that you can put yourself out there, be of service to others, and bring in the kind of income that you deserve and that you should be compensated for. 9 of Swords. Yeah, there was a lot of fear, anxiety, worry regarding something that's happened here in the past. Now, the 9 of Swords energy as well can be about obsessive thoughts. Maybe you're constantly thinking about this Tower. You're constantly thinking about what's happened to you. This is about moving forward here, Virgo. A lot of beautiful energy showing up. So make sure that your head isn't kind of stuck in the past where you are missing out on these beautiful opportunities that I do see showing up for you. And I'm actually really excited to see where this goes here, because I do see you kind of shifting towards that obsessive thinking with the Tower at times of maybe scarcity or not enough, or the energy of poverdyness or poverty consciousness mindset. But let's take a look and see what happened here in the recent past. Whoa. Okay. So a lot of things look like they happened here. We're actually going to pull the card. Oh, there's 2 of them that flipped out for you. There's the 9 of Air showing up again. How would you like these, Spirit? Thank you. So we have the 9 of Air, which is the card that just came out here. So 9 of Swords, 9 of Air. This is that card of obsessive thinking, which we just talked about. So it looks like your past is creeping into your present energy, and it's still a worrisome. It's still a bothersome here. You're wondering how the hell you're going to get up out of a hole, is what I'm seeing here. The 9 of Swords is about fear, anxiety, worry. Some of you aren't sleeping very well, but something I want you to really remember here is what your guides are saying, and what my guides are saying for you is it's always darkest before the dawn, okay? Always darkest before the dawn. So do remember that I feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel here, because you're coming up out of a situation. And the reason I say that is because we have the Hanged Man showing up as the potential. And the Hanged Man says that, yeah, you may have been in limbo. You may have been hanging around, waiting around for something to change here. And even though it did change, you were hoping for some sort of new beginning or new outlook to come from this change. And it certainly is coming in here for you, Virgo. But this is about you changing your perspective as well. When the Hanged Man shows up, this is about restrictions, but it's about seeing things from a new perspective. It's about sacrifice, and it's about surrendering to the universe. Give the universe some breathing room to do the work that needs to be done here. I feel like you're going to shift your perspective from the glass is half empty to the glass is half full now. You're going to appreciate what you have in front of you and the opportunities for growth and advancement here. So yes, you're completely shifting the way that you see things. And I really like that energy, because that energy is going to be the catalyst that brings in this nugget of money for you, or this nugget of abundance or prosperity or new job or a raise, a promotion, to get something off the ground, whatever that is for you. Let's take a look here. And Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's going to bring truth. It's going to bring clarity. It's going to bring aha moments. The Ace of Swords is about a new understanding where you are able to find solutions to problems. And what did I say here in the very beginning? Finding a solution to a challenge that you've had here in the past, a financial challenge. So you're cutting through all the barriers, and you're finally coming up with a solution that's going to help you bring in this nugget of abundance. So let's take a look and see what's showing up for you in the near future. Virgo, 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 don't you worry. You're going places. There's some good stuff coming in for you. Don't sweat the small stuff. 9 of Wands. Dang. Okay, so 9 of Wands energy showing up says you are a warrior. Virgo, you can get through anything. You are determined. You are strong. You are you're disciplined, you're persistent, and you have the spiritual and emotional strength, even though at times you may be shaking your head telling me, Melissa, I just want to give up, right? But the 9 of Wands says you have everything you need inside you to keep going. So don't give up, Virgo. You are almost there. Like I said, the light at the end of the tunnel energy showing up. Something beautiful is coming in, because the 9 is the card of completion. It's the card of accomplishment here. It's a card of service, which we talked about in the beginning as well. And after that comes the 10, which is about endings bringing new beginnings here. So let's take a look and clarify. There's that 5 of Wands I spoke of earlier. Remember, I was talking about other people having different opinions or opposing opinions here. Somebody maybe younger than you that's kind of trying to teach you things that may not be sitting right with you. The 5 of Wands is the need to work together. Instead of being competitive, instead of criticizing others, instead of making anthills into molehills, this is about you agreeing to disagree when need be, or staying open to objective criticism here and thinking. Because right behind it, we have the Death card. This is beautiful. It's talking about transformation. Transformation energy here with the Death card is about a new beginning. When one door closes, another opens here. It's about a time of an ending. It's a rebirth, a spiritual growth. You can see that when Death comes a knocking here, it's about transformation. And you can see his wings in this picture have the fire, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And Death isn't to be afraid. You know, it's not something to fear. It's something to really cherish and realize that, especially with this Tower, something needed to shift in your energy. And even though it was scary, and even though you've had to face challenges, that's not who you are at the core. So remember that, Virgo, because there are some really wonderful things coming in. And it's starting from you rising from the ashes here, rising from challenges, rising from bad investments, debt, bankruptcy. They're showing me, oh goodness. Okay. And they're showing me a coffin. So this is only going to resonate with some of you, and it may have to do with the Death energy coming up here. But some of you maybe you are making a will or preparing for your your death, so to speak, or you may be planning somebody else's out as well. This is only for those of you that already know this. It's not a prediction that anybody's going to pass. It's just saying I feel like some of you are preparing for either somebody else, or you may have just made a purchase on a plot, maybe at a graveyard, maybe a plot or a stone, something of that nature. So please take it as it resonates. All right, let's take a look here and see what it is you're telling yourself. We know that you were feeling a little bit fearful, but now you have some change, some shift coming in. So how are you feeling and what are you telling yourself here, Virgo? They're giving me the 11th of April is going to be a very altering day. Altering. So what I mean by that is that may be that Hanged Man energy where there's some shifts coming in. You may receive some news. Page of Air. Page of Air you already received here. And the Page of Air is coming in with a message to help you with the solution here. So you may receive some sort of news that you were waiting on for some of you. Pages can be about the problems that you've had or the issues. There may have been something with taxes that may come about on the 11th as well. There's something with forgiveness here. And so I don't know if you're forgiving a debt or if you're receiving money to pay for a debt here, but I feel like there is forgiveness, Page of Air. And yes, we discussed the Page of Air earlier coming in as the challenge for you as well. This could be a younger person, but I feel like this is about you seeking out new options because pages are curious, but they're ready to tackle any new challenge, any new adventure. They may not know where things are going to turn up. They can be a little bit impulsive at times. So what this is saying here is don't completely go head and feet first into something. Think it through first. Let's take a look. Could be certainly you putting a resume out there or you searching, because they're showing me somebody typing on a computer. You may be doing that as we speak. We have the Seven of Wands. And this is that card I was talking about with the Hierophant is the challenge. So this makes sense. Like I said, you're wanting to do something that's different. You don't want to conform. The Seven of Wands energy is about defending yourself, standing up for your beliefs, not letting other people come in and dictate what you should think, what you should feel, what you should believe, how you should make your money. And that's what that Hierophant energy is showing up as the challenge. The Seven of Wands is about you being brave, protecting what is sacred to you, going the distance, non-conforming, and living life on your own terms. You're taking the power back into your energy here. Instead of feeling easily offended, instead of feeling defenseless or on guard, or feeling that the pressure is coming in from all angles, or that maybe certain people are looking for a fight, you're putting up your stance here. You're stepping into your bravery and into your own power here, and you're saying enough is enough. This is who I am. This is what I believe, and this is what I'm going for. So kudos to you here, Virgo, for really letting something shine. Okay, let's take a look and see what is going on in your environment. What are your external factors and influences for you in the month of April? Another page. Holy moly. Yes, Page of Pentacles. I like this one here because it talks about you receiving some sort of news or message regarding, it could be tax rebate, a check, investment, a job, some sort of financial win, or some sort of new resource coming in. Now, this could also be somebody that is younger, somebody who's more reliable, somebody who's more trustworthy than maybe some of these pages who don't know enough. This could be younger people in your life that are trying to control or dictate how you should live. For others of you, this is a big, beautiful message I feel coming in regarding money. You're getting pages left and right. So again, I feel like you will receive a lot of messages and news, maybe things that you've been waiting to hear from, or if you are dealing with, again, other people in your life that are younger and less experienced or less mature, you may find yourself really standing up for who you are this month. Let's take a look and clarify. Four of Wands. Yeah, this is good. You will be celebrating here. The Four of Wands is beautiful because it says that there is some sort of special occasion. And that's what this is. This isn't necessarily a person, I don't feel, for you in this position here. This is news. It's a message regarding your finances showing up for you. Something to be celebrated. I feel like this is a special occasion, a celebration, a milestone. For some of you, this could be a award or a ceremony, or you're honoring another person here, or other people are honoring you. This is about communal achievement as well. So other people are noticing and praising you for some hard work. This is really good. I like this. It could be even somebody younger than you that you thought, wow, this person is always riding me or thinks they know more when they're younger, but really I know what I'm doing. This person may praise you as well. So this is great. I like this. This could even be for some of you, your children, very proud of you for reaching some sort of a milestone or making some sort of a decision or finding a solution to a problem. For some of you, you do have younger children in your life as well. Let's take a look and see what your hopes are, Virgo, and what your fears are. Hopes and fears. What do we have here? Nine of Earth. You want to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. I love this card because, again, nines are about completions, accomplishment, service, but it can be a lonely ride at times. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is about creating a life that you love and that you are proud of. This is your hope. You know, this is everybody's hope. Who doesn't want to create a life that they love and that they're proud of, right? But the Nine of Pentacles is about individual achievement as well. It's about material wealth, safety, security, feeling self-sufficient, and knowing that your hard work is paying off here. And the fear is, what if you get lonely? What if you don't follow through? What if you have to be dependent on other people here? So you have very legitimate hopes and fears here, Virgo, but don't let those those fears hold you back from achieving your true heart's desire. Now let's take a look and clarify the 9, please. All right, we have the Lovers. Doesn't surprise me. You want to make a choice where you're doing something of the heart. And that's what I said in the very beginning. Even though this is Ace of Cups kind of energy here, this is also the Lovers. It's you making a choice. Are you being supported here? Are you joint finances? Are you doing stuff that you love? Maybe you want to become a counselor, a therapist, a guide, a coach, an inspirational leader. You want to have a job that you love. And that's what it literally says. And that's literally what the 9 means here with the Lovers. So let's take a look and see, Virgo, what your final outcome is. Okay, thank you. Okay, I feel like this it could be in a different language here, but they're giving me, I feel like it could be Z-A-N or Z-A-R, like Zan or Czar. I have no idea. That's just what they're giving me. Hopefully it resonates with one of you out there. It could be a last name. Maybe you have Z-A-N or Z-A-R in your name, in your last name, in a company name, maybe in your street, your road, your city, your state, your country. I don't know. Please take it as it resonates. Let's see what your final outcome is here. We're not going to go with 50 cards. We just need one, Spirit. What do we have here for Virgo? Thank you. We have movement, the Chariot card coming in. You know what the Chariot card is, Virgo? Do I even have to tell you? This is the card of triumphant success. So there's movement, finally, after some limbo action, hanging around, nothing really moving. You feeling a little bit blue, feeling a little bit down, stressed out, worried, full of anxiety. You have movement showing up, and I think it's stemming from whatever this message is showing up with the Page of Earth, okay? The Chariot card is the card again of success. This is Cancer energy. It talks about moving forward. It talks about direction, your drive, your ambition. For some of you, travel as well. You're finally moving forward, and your wheels aren't spinning in place anymore. You have some beautiful new things coming your way. Let's take a look and see what this is all about for you. Whoa, you have so many cards shooting out at you. Usually I only get a couple, but I feel like there are lumps of cards, and we're just going to read them all here. Okay, so let's clarify this Chariot and see what you've been through. Holy moly, we have repetitive cards. Pretty much every single card that we just talked about is right here. So the Four of Pentacles talks about you managing your resources, your stability here. The Four of Pentacles is about you saving for something you want or something you need. It's about not hanging on so darn tight to your possessions or your money, but you being able to kind of relax and open up and have a little bit extra showing up for you. Right behind it, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody of authority coming in to kind of help you move forward. I feel like this is somebody, the Emperor is somebody of leadership, authority. He's very powerful and he sets the ground for stability, order, and structure. So yes, this person is coming in to allow you to move forward here. We have the Hierophant. And you got the Hierophant as your challenge. So make sure that whatever you're moving towards, it aligns with your beliefs, your morals, your traditions. Make sure that other people aren't trying to dictate or navigate how you should live your life, but that you are living it for you and you're enjoying it along the way. We have the Death card showing up again. This is about that transformation. Phoenix rising from the ashes. A whole new you is emerging here, Virgo. We have the Eight of Pentacles. You're mastering your craft. You're putting some hard work, time, and energy into doing something you love. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is about craftsmanship, gaining knowledge, dedication. It's very fortuitous for those that are in the art field, the design, education, music, but it's about driving yourself to work hard at something. And next we have the Nine of Pentacles showing up again, and that Nine of Pentacles is your hope, right? You want stability. You want to stand on your own 2 feet. You want to feel sufficient, not rely on other people. Well, it's coming in for you. And it all is actually stemming from the Tower, which you have as well. So again, clarification. I love that that chunk flew out and you have most of these cards you've already got. And it all stems from whatever's happened here in the past. You're on the road to freedom. They just gave me that, on the road to freedom. So some of you, maybe you're actually on a road. Maybe you're taking a van or you're taking a bus or you're taking an RV and you're actually traveling and you're on the road to somewhere else. I don't know. For some of you, this is definitely about movement and stepping into your own power here. I love this. They're actually showing me... They're showing me a hippie bus with a peace sign right now. So maybe you're an old school hippie, or maybe you are looking at a peace sign, or maybe you just threw up a peace sign. Please take it as it resonates. Really beautiful. I definitely feel the shift in energy here, and it all stems with your own belief here. But definitely helps that you have some sort of emperor coming in, somebody of leadership that kind of helps stir you in that right direction. But let's take a look here and see what the wisdom of the Oracle has for you. Virgo, ooh, I love it. We have Between Worlds showing up for you. And I am going to read you the message here from the guidebook. This is also card 3, and this is the Empress energy. And it's about nurturing what you love and creating the life that you want. So let's just take a look and read. I'm going to actually... read to you the prosperity message as well as the protection. So the Between Worlds card is about transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. It talks about temporary blindness or being in no man's land. Okay, because yes, you're still feeling the effects of this Tower. There's still some challenges that you're facing, but you're moving into a whole new version. This is that death energy of the Phoenix rising from the ashes here. So you are in that in-between stage, that cocoon process where the caterpillar isn't quite a butterfly, but you're so darn close. So don't give up. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've ever known before. Wow, I love this for you, especially because pages are curious creatures and you have them scattered throughout your entire reading. So yes, stay curious, and the right combination of timing and luck will stumble upon you here. And it'll be so different that it's like a brand new you is born. And that's what I said earlier here. This is talking also about that Eight of Pentacles that you received. It's about you really mastering something you're good at. It's time for your skills and talents to really shine and go towards something that your heart wants here, Virgo. This is really beautiful. But it does say be mindful of your expectations. This isn't a time for guarantees. Things may not go exactly as you plan, but they may go even better than you plan because Spirit has a different plan than you have possibly for yourself. And it says what takes hold in your life will be better than you ever imagined. So this is really great. Because again, that may be why they're showing me a bus, even though you may not, you may not have anything to do with the bus. It could be just the symbolism for really having freedom and going towards the direction of your dreams. I love that. Let's take a look here. They're telling me, okay, thank you, Spirit. Regarding that bus, I got to go back to a bus or RV or a camper. Some of you may have traveled in your younger years that way is what I just heard. And that may have been some of the best years of your life is what I'm hearing. If that is you, shout me a peace sign in the comments. I'd love to see that. Now we're going to take a look and see what your soul wants you to know. And I feel like with the way this just came out here, something really powerful is happening for you in the month of April. And it says, who am I ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Ooh, I got full body goosebumps for you, Virgo. That's a quote by Carl Jung. Again, I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. So what you're saying here is you're not letting this tower moment define you. You're not letting possibly 50 tower moments regarding your career, your finances, your money in the past define you because you're up and rising. You're finally coming to a point in your life where you're non-conforming. You're going to do things your way. And if not, I feel like you're hitting the road. Who am I ready to forgive? Is it time to let go, forgive, and move onward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or even yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from your soul, what your soul wants? Today's soul action, Virgo, is this. Write a forgiveness letter and practice a prayer while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. And then say this, I love you, I am sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. All right, so it looks like a little bit of forgiveness. And some of you may be thinking, well, I feel good. I don't have anybody to forgive. I mean, this could be something subconsciously that is showing up for you that maybe you're unaware of that may have held you back or some sort of resistance here. Maybe it's just the energy in general of the tower. Maybe it is tied to certain people that didn't treat you fairly or didn't compensate you for your skills and talents. Maybe if it seems something so minor or minuscule here, there may still be a little bit of lingering effect here. So if you do need to forgive, practice that energy because forgiveness can go so long. And it doesn't excuse somebody's behavior. Forgiveness is for ourselves, Virgo. It's not for the other person. It's for ourselves. Let's take a look here and see what your spirit animals have for you. And if you have a moment, Virgo, I just ask that you close your eyes, tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Maybe it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it is an animal that is wild, mystical, magical, or even domesticated. Perhaps it is an animal that you currently have at your home, or maybe one that has crossed over the rainbow bridge. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, Virgo, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you have to do, Virgo, is enter whatever power animal that you saw in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I post one lucky winner right back here on this channel. So do make sure you've subscribed if you haven't already, so you are notified when that announcement is put up. All right, let's see what your animals have for you. We have frog spirit. I love this one because it talks about clearing out the clutter. Whether this is mental clutter in your mind, which looks like you may have a little bit going on here with the 9 of Swords. He just showed me underneath someone's bed. So somebody may need to either vacuum those cobwebs or really organize something under the bed. You may find a lost earring under a bed is what they're showing me here. If somebody's missing an earring, it may be under the bed. This can be about organizing your workspace, cleaning out your vehicle, cleaning out a junk drawer. Do whatever you can, because when you physically organize and clear out, it actually helps you mentally clear out the clutter as well. So beautiful message from Frog. Next, we have Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. I love the energy that Swan embodies because it's such a sweet, pure, divine energy. This is about you going inward and really focusing on your heart's desires, taking that deep dive into who it is that you are, also how your natural gifts and talents and skills can help other people in this lifetime. So you're going inward, and I love it. Next, we have Sandpiper. This is about being playful. This is about surrounding yourself with playful energy, whether that's surrounding yourself with children, watching funny videos of cats or dogs. Maybe it is going to an amusement park or a water park. Get that inner child out and laugh, because I feel like some of you haven't laughed for quite some time. And last but not least, one of my favorites, my name in Latin, I believe, means honeybee. So this is the bee spirit, which says sweet results await. Now this is a really wonderful energy because, you know, bees flutter from flower to flower, finding the next sweet thing. And I feel like you'll be fluttering from flower to flower as well, but I feel like these are coming in the form of resources. You're going to get additional resources, additional abundance, additional prosperity that's going to help you really step into your power, Virgo. Now, this could be in the form of people that come in, synchronistic people that show up at the right place at the right time. This can be new job opportunities. It can be business growth and wealth. This can be anything here. I feel like they're showing me 3 specific opportunities for abundance to come in the month of April. All right, beautiful energy. Last but not least, we're just going to see what the spirit crystals, the crystal spirits have for you. And I will read again the prosperity from the guidebook, another beautiful deck by Collette Baron-Reid. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks that you see above or that I use during your reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. Now let's see what crystal you can work with in the month of April to help you with your abundance. All right, what do we have here for Virgo? Oh, we have Apache Tear. Apache Tears, really beautiful grounding stone here. Apache Tears. So let's take a look. This is also card 5, and that is the card of the Hierophant, which you did get twice in your reading. So let's take a look at Apache Tears. I personally love this stone as well. I mean, gosh, I just love everything. Let's take a look here and read to you the prosperity message. And this is all about letting go of grief. Yep, makes sense. This is about recovering from the past, releasing pain so that old wounds can heal. Now, the prosperity message, Virgo, is this. At times, the universe's answer to you is no, but only because the universe loves you unconditionally and wants you to experience the very best of everything. The tears that flow will also water seeds of joy you don't even know are planted in the field of infinite possibility. Now is a time to allow yourself to grieve your losses as if you were sweeping the doorstep and taking out the garbage so that you can make way for a new delivery. The universe has so much planned for you, so release any emotions that might block you from moving into a state of receptivity. Abundance and prosperity will soon be visible in your outer conditions. Ooh, I just got full body goosebumps, Virgo, clarifying everything we've talked about here. So Apache Tear is very translucent, water smooth type of obsidian. and it helps us process loss. And if you carry Apache Tear, it helps provide a focal point and encouragement to release any painful emotions. Once the grieving process feels complete, the stone can be buried in the earth, or you can cleanse that crystal in water, stick it under the moonlight. There are a lot of ways that you can cleanse your crystals, but Apache Tear is a really powerful one. Again, one of my favorites that you can deal with any of the challenges. It helps you deal with the challenges quicker as well, because you can ground your energy, and it brings in a really positive, healing, therapeutic vibe, kind of with that Empress energy showing up as well. I love this reading for you. A lot of beautiful things coming in. So yes, there was some sort of coffin energy, some sort of bad investment, or some challenging times, Virgo, that you went through, but get ready. There is a small increase. This is about a fresh start, steady work, building a career. You're off on a new direction here, where you will feel that liberation and feel a lot more passion, excitement, ambition, and drive in your future. Just hang tight a little bit longer. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to comment your power animal in the box below for your chance to win a free reading. Share, hit that notification bell, and if all of this resonates and feels good in your energy, please do consider subscribing. All right, Virgo, sending you lots of love and light. Till next time.